What's up, kids? This is Jason. You're watching Ray of Light Tarot. This is going to be the Pisces Soulmate reading for April of 2020. So I'm going to be actually using my old Gilded deck. The deck's a little beat up because it's a deck that I really used for a long time solely. So I get a lot of cool readings, cool messages from this deck. But again, it's a little beat up. So, pardon that. I'm going to clarify with the Morgan Greer deck. So these are the two decks I'm working from today. I like to mix it up, and we're mixing it up today. I found that book that I was looking for the other day that you guys were asking about, the birthdays and numerology book and all that. And so look at the video I did just a little while ago this morning. If you're interested in that, we went through a few dates. And if you want to put dates in the comment section of that, I'll check them for you. So it's another thing. Also going to be live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do mini readings and some free giveaways. So check that if you're interested or you need a mini reading. And we'll see you tonight. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect today to the energy of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and their soulmate. For those who are most in need of healing guidance at this time, thank you for the clear and direct messages and healing guidance. Thank you, archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Juriel. Thank you for being pillars, patrons, cornerstones, and for protecting everything that I'm trying to do to assist people in this way and at this time. Thank you for keeping us all safe, healthy, wealthy, wise, and prosperous. Much appreciated, much obliged. Here we go, guys. Pisces it is. Pisces it is. Now, we're starting with the soulmate. We always start with the soulmate. I'm not going to go into the reasons why, but that's the way we do it here when we're doing soulmate readings. So that's what we're doing. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. And for subscribing to the channel. Turn on your notifications. You guys know I do most of my videos live and not recorded, again, for personal reasons. We don't do it fancy here at Ray of Light Tarot. We just do it. We just do it. Show me the soulmate of Pisces. April 2020. Soulmate of Pisces. All right. Welcome, 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 and hello to everyone. This is your soulmate, Pisces, for those of you whose energy group I am connecting to at this time. You could be dealing, if we're just talking about specific signs at this time, you could be absolutely dealing with a Virgo. There is Hermit energy here. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, really strong as well. Pretty much everything's represented here. These are the signs which stand out to me at this time, intuitively and in the cards, okay? The overall energy is that your soulmate is focused on wish fulfillment. This is the Nine of Cups. And in this deck, the Nine of Cups is interesting. It is that wish card. Always, I think in every deck I have, I do tend to typically see the Nine of Cups as a wish card, right? So that goes without saying. Now, also, what I want to say to you guys here is that when I look at this Nine of Cups, this is someone who they want it all with you. They want the whole thing with you, Pisces, okay? They want to be drunk in your love, right? Have you ever been so, sort of consumed by a connection that feels not, it's not consuming in an uncomfortable way. It's consuming in a very comfortable way, where a connection is so beautiful and it just feels so natural, the connection with you and someone else, that you just kind of, when you're with each other, you just want everyone else to sort of leave you alone, and you just want to have fun together, and you kind of want people to let, it's someone that you feel very comfortable holding their hand in public because you're proud of yourself and each other. There's a very strong connection here, and it's drunk in love. So but here's the thing, Pisces. They want you to be focused on yourself and not them. Just like I always tell you guys, focus on yourself. They want you to focus on yourself. This is someone who's more interested in you when you're focusing on yourself. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Nine of Pentacles. So you guys are coming to the end of a little bit of an interesting cycle, and it's leading to a lot of good things coming in. You also have the Nine of Swords here, and this is in your soulmate's sort of their crown energy. So what this is crowning them. What's going on is, when it comes to this connection, your soulmate's dealing with a lot right now, a lot of pressure. They're having trouble seeing things clearly, and it's broken up in this deck into trimesters. So 3, 3, and 3. What does that mean here? It means that there are 3 parts to sort of this Nine of Swords. So there are 3 aspects, and this is also sort of like Trinitarian energy or Ascended Master energy lessons happening here. what I really see most first and foremost is it's always that importance of, they're having a little bit of trouble seeing clearly and seeing forward to the resolution here because of a little bit of stress and anxiety. It's really important. This person is someone who tends to get pessimistic about things, including this connection, very easily. And this came through for someone I did a personal reading for yesterday. And it's interesting how that sort of dips in and leads into some generals. It's really important for you as well, Pisces, and your soulmate. Watch those words, watch those words, watch those words. You can't expect someone to, if you're calling someone your twin soul or a soulmate, but then you're saying they're a narcissist, they're this, they don't really love me, I don't want anything to do with you speaking all that stuff, what do you think's going to happen? Everything you're speaking is trying to come into existence. What you want wants you. So if you mean it, if that's what this person is for you, Pisces or cross-watcher, soulmate of Pisces, watch your words, baby. Watch your words. Watch what you say about somebody you want to love you. Okay? They're watching you. You've got the Page of Swords here. Again, there's a lot of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy here, that air energy that's very creative and very sort of, it's dreamy, yes, but it's dreamy in more of an ideas way. This is not someone who just goes and gets all emotional and dreamy. They get interested in an idea, they hold on to it, and they want to make it happen. So you've got someone here who is very capable if they can stick with something. If they can find something that they are ideas about, that they want to do and really stick with it, ooh, it's going to be fire. But, that fuego is not going to burn. It's going to burn out if this is too much air energy, because too much air energy can be flaky. I'm sorry, air signs, I love you, but you can be flaky. Air signs can get really excited about something, but they've got to have that. You need the earth energy to back it up. It's called the maintenance, right? You need the earth energy to back it up and to keep you grounded, because it's great to get excited about something, but get excited about something and then make the commitment to choose it over and over every day of your life, right? And stay excited, even when you're not excited, to stay excited. This person is excited about you enough that they're watching you. So they may not be telling you that they're excited, but they're excited because they're watching you. If you didn't, and whoever this is that's showing this air energy, if you're the cross-watcher, the partner, potential spiritual partner of Pisces, you feeling something because you're watching them, right? So you're into something about them, right? Even if you're not telling them, if you are watching them, that means you have interest in them, okay? So be aware of that. And there's a strong connection here. Now, Hermit energy. This is about Virgo. If we're talking about a sign, it's Virgo. What does this mean? This person is, like all of us right now, in isolation, but this is more like a self-imposed exile from you. From you, yeah. They're kind of being exiled from you. They're kind of being exiled from you. Why? Because they've got ish to work out. They've got ish to work out and they know it, okay? So this person is here trying to figure themselves out, but at the same time watching you, they're trying to bring to conclusion. This is the World card here in this old gilded deck. They're trying to bring to conclusion a period in their life in the past where they were pretending to be someone they weren't. We've all had times like that in our life where we just pretend to be someone we're not. And it'll take you a long way sometimes, guys, but it won't take you to the finish line. Eventually, Spirit's going to get you alone and get you where you need to be and strip you of the nice little packaging and get to the heart of the matter. And the heart of the matter is this person is becoming who they are, okay? We don't go, at Ray of Light Tarot, we don't go by what they've got in their chart. This is what energy we see here. I do call out the signs and stuff, but it's never about that. It's about whether the actual reading resonates. So don't go by Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Virgo. These are the signs that are showing up, but we never go by that, because that's more in the beginning stages, Moonstar, of your journey, where you need that for a confirmation. Like, ooh, this might be my reading, because they're calling out the signs. But as you become more and more intuitive, which I believe you are, you realize that's not so important to have the signs matching. It's more about the message, the meat of the reading. So I think, yes, it's important for some people. It's a good little marker, but definitely don't get caught up in that. Anybody, right? So Soulmate of Pisces, you're at a crossroads here. And what you're doing is trying to figure out how to continue on this path of learning about yourself and who you are, but to do it in a way that is honest, right? And without so much of a concern about hiding. Because see, there's this mask that you're wearing in a lot of these. So it's about relieving yourself of this need to hide who you are. And you know what? I've learned we all want to present our best foot forward, right? we all want to be the best we can be. Do you know the moments in my experience when I have had the moments where I'm the closest with my twin soul, with really anyone, but especially you learn that in like a deep soulmate or twin soul relationship. You know, when you find it's a confirmation of what that connection is, and it's also a confirmation of who you should be. The closest connection and the best moments when you're totally yourself, when you're not worried about how you appear to the world. If you can be totally yourself and at ease with yourself, and you see that you and your soulmate or twin soul are having the most beautiful moments of connectivity when you are totally stripped of any falsities, that's a sign. And it's not just a sign about that connection, it's a sign about you and just being honest and true to yourself and who you are and your heart. So it's about choosing the right path, soulmate of Pisces, okay? Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, again, more of that air energy. So someone could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or presenting that energy, which is someone who is getting very excited about some real truths that are being awakened within them, and it's attached to you. They're coming towards you with truth. Now, sometimes this energy comes in a little bit of a harsh way, and they're coming to you a little bit angry, maybe. It could be something you did to them in the past, or it could just be conflict that erupted within them. In these deep soulmate relationships, we can sometimes, or they can sometimes, we get angry with the person that we're that close to, not for anything they've done. It's perceived. It's a perceived thing. And it's really about us, and it's a deep inside thing we need to address. So just keep in mind, look what this card is about. Ten of Pentacles, it's that treasure chest. And what does that mean? What does the Ten of Pentacles mean in a soulmate reading like this? It means your soulmate has got the right understanding about this connection. They see its value. Wishes coming true, wish fulfillment, drunken love. Ten of Pentacles, value. No relationship. You could go out there and marry Prince William or Prince Harry, ladies or gentlemen who are of, like me, same-sex interest. You're still not going to find what you would find in this connection, because this connection means you may not be marrying Prince William or Prince Harry, but you and your partner, the destined person, are going to create this Ten of Pentacles together. You don't need to go marry somebody like that, because you have the power lies in the connection, in the ability together to create the treasure chest. So it means what? It means part of your destined path may be to expand financially and materially in a big way, but ultimately it's not always about money. What it's about is value. And there's so much value in this connection for your soulmate, and they're starting to see the value. They're starting to see the potential for you two, and to see what you guys could do together. And you can still do a lot apart too. You don't have to, if you're in separation, that's okay. Focus on what you can do and what you're supposed to do. Spirit loves nothing more than you being focused on your path instead of another person, no matter who the person is. Spirit loves that, because Spirit can work with you, and Spirit will bring you two together anyway if you're supposed to be together. Let's see what Pisces is doing. All right, so we're going to look on the other side, which is Pisces, the other side of the street, and see how you're doing and dealing. And what was that? All right, so you're doing this. This card is wanting to come out, the Four of Swords. And what's at the bottom here? Nine of Swords. So this is where you're mirroring your partner. They're in this Nine of Swords energy. That's crowning them. Obviously, this is crowning you, and it's all leading to that crossroads. So for you, Pisces, this Four of Swords, it is really about how you are healing in this time of rest. There's so much healing for all of us in this sort of time where we're kind of going within and socially distancing. Don't resist that. You know, lean into it. Lean into that energy and allow it to heal you in whatever way it's trying to heal you. And this can also, for some reason, there's some of you that may be having to, a lot of people, I know, like elective surgeries are being placed on hold. If you're going through with surgery, then you probably need it pretty badly. For those of you who are about to have some kind of a surgery that's really necessary, I think it's going to be very healing and good outcomes. I just want you to know that it may not be, there may be some really slow healing going on here. That Four of Swords feels like an energy. You know, the Swords energy sometimes is quick energy, right? That air energy is it's like quicksilver. It's just such a moving energy that it's very enticing. Especially if you're an earth sign like myself. I have the earth, sun and earth, Virgo, and then my ascendant is Gemini. So I've got that very airy energy that I sort of lean into a lot, right? My ascendant. But this healing energy if it's from a surgery or some kind of medical procedure, it's a slow healing energy. It is going to have you come out the other side, Pisces, in a beautiful way, but it is a slow healing energy. So if this is defining you or someone in your, like a baby, if I just saw like a baby that maybe is having to have some kind of surgery, maybe something to do with the inner ear, cochlear stuff. Just be aware it's okay for these things to be postponed right now. Any kind of slow moving energy, it's for the best. Everything, sometimes we all just need to slow down, okay, Pisces? So let's see what's going on here. Show me Pisces in April and their soulmate connections. Rhinoplasty is elective. You don't need to, that needs to be postponed. Whoever's thinking about talking about wanting to get their nose fixed, that's so silly, guys. Get on board. Whoever's having that thought, get on board with reality, y'all. All right, you got so many good things coming your way. Wow, 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 wow. A lot of Virgo energy here. Like again, this Virgo energy. And what is this about? It's not about the sign of Virgo. It can be. Like I said, if that's what you need right now is a confirmation about a sign, there's a lot of Virgo energy here. But it's not really about the sign of Virgo. What it's about is the Hermit and what that means. Just know, ooh, this is good stuff. This slowing down, this going within, this isolation, this quarantine is money, honey. This quarantine is going to be money. So don't worry about it. Like this quarantine is going to lead you to good things. Look at this. You're coming out of this feeling of being trapped, right? Why are you trapped? All the truth around you, you don't want to see it. You've been resisting the truth. Whether the truth has been trying to show you that, yeah, this is your high level soulmate, but you need to let go because they're not ready. And if they're not ready and you're holding on, all you're doing is holding yourself hostage. So that's not going to do anybody any good. And anytime we close ourselves off to the possibility that there could be someone else for us, we're not doing ourselves service or justice. Because look, that awakening that you've had, it's attached to the future. And all of this future, you've got the Ten of Cups and the Sun. It's all coming as a result of you, whoops, that was not reversed, of you going after your heart's desires. And we're not talking about another person when we talk about heart's desires, guys. We're talking about you. What brings you health, wealth, abundance? It's getting out of these chains. Because the minute you get out of these chains, look at this. These are majors here. Bam, awakened. Bam, a need to go within. A need. So even if you were in connection with this person, physically in the third dimension, you are being told it's time to separate. Why? The sun is at stake. That cycle, look, you guys are going to continue to be in each other's orbit, whether or not you're together. And right now, if you can just calm down and know that, look at the beautiful things that, yeah, it is beautiful. Look at the beautiful things that you're being called to show yourself. The only person stopping this Ace of Pentacles from coming in, this is what's crowning you, is the Ace of Pentacles. You're the only person standing in the way of it. Not a soulmate, not a twin soul, not anyone else. You're standing in the way of it if you don't accept exactly what's happening here. This is beautiful because look, it's saying that if you are feeling trapped, it's okay. It's okay to feel a little trapped right now because if you trust the energy and let it pass you, let it sort of sweep over you and then move on, you're going to see everything so much clearer. You're moving from this Eight of Swords to this Nine of Pentacles. The progression is not only do you progress from Swords energy to Pentacles, you're coming from feeling trapped and blind to very aware of what's within your power, what's within your ability to bring into your life. And that is ultimately leading you to the Sun, the Ten of Cups, that happiness, which is about being in a co-creative relationship, not only with Source, but with your divine partner or divine counterpart. But you've got to allow this new beginning to come in. And the new beginning does not ever come in until we have released the past and ended this. So yeah, let go. Even lose hope. Even lose hope. It's okay. Lose hope about that connection. Have hope only in the things that Spirit's showing you right now, because that's what's going to allow it all to come in the future when it's supposed to, because it's not supposed to right now. This is where you're at. A lot of you are starting out April like this, and that's okay. Even in the worst circumstances, it's okay if you can sit still where you are and be grateful for the positives in your life. And it's hard to be grateful when you're experiencing this. It's really difficult, and it's all the more valuable and all the more of a blessing if you can, through this, see the things to show gratitude for. You get so many blessings when you do that. Your overall energy is the Three of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. And what's this about? It's about, right, you're not moving into those peaceful waters so easily. You're wanting to stay sort of trapped in something, but that's okay, because when and if it's time, it's going to take you having gone through that enough to really appreciate the opposite. You have to go through that darkness to shine in the light. And also, the Three of Wands here is about manifesting your ship coming in, right? Sort of bringing in what you desire and what you want and deserve. And how do you bring it in? You bring it in by sitting still, and knowing what you've sent out. You can't bring in what you want to bring in without knowing what you've put out in the first place. Okay, that's very important. I'm going to get an animal spirit oracle and a so yeah, look, the Ten of Cups, the Sun, those are here in April. They're here as outcome cards after you go through this. It really is up to you, Source, and ultimately that divine partner, how long this lasts and how soon it ends. It's really going to depend on how that energy works together. But the biggest thing you can do is move from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. What's the Eight of Swords? That self-imposed prison. What's the Nine of Pentacles? That's truly, truly focusing on your desires and your wants and bringing them in. And so if in the middle of April, you're still focusing on what's my counterpart doing, why are they, you're not doing what you're supposed to do for yourself then. All right. Yeah, it's really time to see the big picture here, guys. Look, you've got the giraffe spirit. You've also got the dove spirit to be peace, and you've got the hawk spirit to let spirit be your guide. A lot of bird energy, a lot of messenger energy, divine messengers. Okay, so you're going to be looking out for these divine messengers, and you're going to be sort of in that energy of like taking a leap of faith here from, because even though it's just like it's a progression from the 8 to the 9, it's a leap of faith to go from the 8 of Swords to the 9 of Pentacles. It requires a leap of faith for you to do that, but it's going to have to start by you just seeing the big picture. Try your best to be the observer of your life, not really sitting in your energy that's so uncomfortable and painful. Step out of that as much as you can and really observe it, understand it, and be grateful for the lessons that are held within it. Remember, they're only mistakes if you don't learn the lesson, right? It's a mistake, but only if you don't learn the lesson. If you learn the lesson and you're not going to make that mistake in it, it's not a mistake. I've had a lot of painful things happen in the last year, okay? Some of which I brought on myself, but they weren't mistakes because I learned so much from every single one of them about who I don't want to be. Who do I not want to be? And that's part of this. That Eight of Swords for you guys, Pisces, is about learning who you don't want to be just as much as who you do want to be. And you're going to bring in so much beautiful stuff as you learn from those lessons. And you don't want to be calling someone in, opening up to call someone in until you're ready, right? And to make yourself ready, it's time to center, align, right? Align and do all the things you need to do. We're starting a cleanse, a 40-day cleanse next Wednesday on April 1st. That's going to be so good for vibration raise, physical transformation, all of that. So think about doing that or something like that, something that sort of affects mind, body, spirit, all of those things at once in a positive way. Yourself, right? Turn it on you. And the Hermit energy is all over this reading, right? That Virgo Hermit energy about sort of going within and taking time. 40 days in the wilderness, guys. That's what this cleanse is. I suggest doing the cleanse or something similar to that. Spend your 40 days in the wilderness so that you have a lifetime of freedom and happiness after that, okay? Good stuff, Pisces. Namaste. I wish you a beautiful, resilient April, because I feel resiliency coming through for you guys at the end of this, and that's a good energy, so I like it. If you want to book a personal reading, the information is in the description of this video. I look forward to seeing and, hanging out with all you guys more. I'm going to be on live at 9 p.m. to do minis and free giveaways for fun. So take care, guys. Thank you for joining me. I will see you soon. Namaste.